Hi folks, Rob here from road-crest.com. I'm going to take a little ride up to Mount Rainier today. This ride I call the Mountain Highway Loop. We started down 18, went through Enumclaw, and now we're heading up Highway 410. We're riding through the town of Greenwater, heading towards Mount Rainier. In a short 50-mile drive, we're heading into the National Forest, about 15 miles east of Greenwater. Now the riding up 410 here is just gorgeous. We're heading up towards SR 123, but what we're going to do is we're going to take a little detour. I don't like to come up here without heading up to Chinook Pass and checking things out up there. So we're going to take a left where we should take a right, and we're going to see Chinook Pass, and then we'll double back and we'll hit SR 123. Now we're at 83 degrees up here, and you can see there's still plenty of snow on the ground as we head up to Chinook Pass. Now riding this road, you'll see a lot of waterfalls, just like the one we just seen to the right. Bring a camera, folks. It's gorgeous up here. As you can see, it's a gorgeous day for a ride. Plenty of riders up here. Since my camera is fixed and it won't pan, I'm going to pull over up here. We'll get the other camera out. We'll take a look what's off to the right. We're going to continue riding on 410, and we're going to pull over just right up around the bend here, up on the left. It's a nice little half-frozen lake we'll take a look at, some gorgeous scenery. This is one of my favorite stops up here. Gorgeous view of Mount Rainier. Look at that. This makes the trip worth riding right here. Okay folks, let's move on and hit the road. Now we've reached the top of the pass. We'll go ahead and we'll enter the Wenatchee National Forest, and then we're going to turn around and head back. Our next route will be turning left onto SR 123 and heading to Paradise. Currently heading up 123, that's SR 123, and it's about 10 miles, and we'll run into a fork in the road, which will go right, and we'll be heading up Stevens Canyon towards Paradise. Now I mentioned before, bring in your camera. You can't forget it, because look at this gorgeous scenery. There's a lot of roadside falls. just like this one. Take a look at that, it's just gorgeous. Well folks, we're approaching our turn. This is going to be a right turn up here. We'll be heading up Stevens Canyon. We're going to go up about 17.5 miles and we're going to make a stop at Reflection Lakes. "17 and a half miles later, we've reached Reflection Lakes, and man, it's just gorgeous up here. It's a spectacular view of Mount Rainier, and on a nice clear day you get a beautiful reflection in the water. Today we got a lot of ice on top, so we'll go ahead and keep heading up Stevens Canyon Road, and yet again another gorgeous view of Mount Rainier. It's a short 3.6 mile ride from that point, and we arrive at Paradise. It can be pretty busy up here. There's a lot of people like to head up this side of the mountains. There's a visitor center. There's an inn up here. Great view of the foothills and Mount Rainier. You also see a lot of people up here doing snowshoeing and day hikes too. There's a lot of stuff to do up here. It's a spectacular place to spend the day. Well, we enjoyed a beautiful stay up at Paradise. We took some video, took some pictures, had a good time. Now we're heading down the west side of the mountain. This is Paradise Road. We'll be heading out through the park exit and through Longmire to Ashford. That's going to be about a 20-mile ride of some beautiful scenery along the way. And we'll be paralleling the Nisqually River as well. As we make our way to the Copper Creek Inn, we're going to stop in because they have some amazing blackberry pie. "20 miles later, off to our right, is the Copper Creek Inn. This is a well-known stop for people to eat, get some pie, get some burgers. They got great sandwiches too. And on today's menu, cheeseburger, blackberry pie, warmed up and heated. Look at that. Oh yeah. After a good pie and some good conversation, nice cold pop and a great burger, we're going to head another 10 miles up 706 into town at Elbe. They run a sightseeing train here. You can see it to the left. It's a steam powered train, pretty cool. Also up on the left in Elbe, you'll find, you'll see it when we get up here, there's some train cars that have been converted into restaurants. There's a pizza joint, there's a barbecue joint, a few other places in there. There's also the Hobo Inn where you can get a little room in one of those cars for the night. Off to the right is Scale Burgers. It's one of the most sought after burger stops along this road. And then right after this we'll be rounding the trip off with a ride past Alder Lake on the left, and it'll have a greenish blue tint to it. It's glacier fed, and that's our trip. We're back on Highway 7 here. We're heading home to Tacoma. Thanks for riding along, folks. Hope you enjoyed the trip. If you're looking for more ride information for Washington State, please visit road-quest.com. Thanks for watching.